All right, this is going to be a special episode. This is going to be Tailor Made Kicks episode 55. And we have a special guest all the way from Houston. Let them know your name, and I need to know how this, before we get into sneaker talk, I need to know how this big fitness thing came about. So let them know your name and how
Okay.
how that came about.
Hi, my name is Bree. I go by Nick 2.0 Fit on Instagram, Facebook, and also TikTok. You can find me on. So I am a fitness influencer. Like I love to work out. Like it's like a habit. I'm addicted to it.
Right.
So the thing is, how I got started is I've always played sports since I was 3. I played sports up until I was 22. So I played basketball, I ran track, I was a cheerleader, volleyball. I tried it all, but I ended up just like in basketball once in high school, and then I got a scholarship to Knoxville College, and I played 3 years of basketball there until I tore my ACL. So a little bit after that, I was so used to just being very active
Right.
that I continued to like just work out to give myself something to do.
Right.
I wasn't as consistent as I am now. Then I was off and on. I was like, oh, okay, because I was at the age of the partying stage. So I'm like, I'm going party. I'm not about to worry about,
Right.
working out. So I just worked out then. Excuse me. I worked out then like maybe 3 times a week. Didn't really much work out my upper body because I never just really knew all the full information on it, knowing like, yeah, you should work out upper body. But in my mind, I was like, oh, I'm gonna look like a man.
Right. That's what most girls think, that they can get too cut up, so they don't try to do too much working out their upper body.
Right.
But there's ways that you can go about it.
Hmm.
You're saying.
So, so I've had like, and then fast forward to after I had my son, I've also like I've had 2 ACLs. I tore both of my ACLs playing basketball. So over time, I've had several minor surgeries, which were scopes. They minor to me due to the type of surgeries I've had, but they probably would be major to somebody else.
Right.
So due to that, just getting the information from my doctor, like you need to stay strong. You need to make sure that all your muscles are strong in your leg in order to prevent the pain in your knees, because over time I damaged cartilage, which I actually have a surgery coming up on August the 3rd. Hopefully it's the last one.
Right. Right.
So I've had a total of 8 knee surgeries.
Wow.
Yes. So, and since my last surgery, which was in 2020, I had cartilage transplant, I had a meniscus transplant, ACL redid with a transplant. So pretty much I had a knee replacement, but with donor tissue.
Okay.
And due to that and going through therapy, it's like I would never let my muscles get weak
Right.
to the point where I'm like, ugh. So over that, I enjoy it, and I love to look good. I love to be able to wear what I want to wear when I want to wear it. It doesn't matter my age. I'm like at 40 some. If I want to wear a crop top, I'm gonna wear a crop top.
Right. Right.
So, but I
So
also enjoy it too. So like I can literally go in the gym and stay in there 2, 3, 4 hours working out because I love it.
right.
So it's something I love to do.
So do you also train people?
So I've been training my friends, but I haven't entered into training other people because I knew that I had this surgery coming up.
Right.
So I don't think that would be fair if I started training someone and have to take a long break, because this surgery that I have come up, I won't bounce back like I did with the one I just previously had.
Right.
So I was like, that's not fair if I start somebody and then I have to take like a 3 to 4 month break. And I also like to be active when I'm training people. I don't want to tell you, oh, do a squat. I actually want to show you.
Right.
But if I can't do it correctly myself due to me healing from something, then that's not fair to that person.
Okay.
But my
Okay.
friends are okay with it. They like, I don't care. I just want
Yeah,
to
right.
work out. So
Right. So do you work out every day though?
yes, 5 to 6 days a week.
Okay. And just for people starting off, what would you advise them? How many days a week would you advise them if they're just starting off?
I would say start off with 3 days a week. So I actually have one of my friends now. She was an athlete back in the day, but she have not worked out in years. So that's what she's doing with me 3 days a week. So she's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We started off slow, maybe an hour. So
Okay.
45 minutes to an hour, nothing too major. And I would also say the first thing you need to make sure that you practice your form. Like
Okay.
that's the first thing. So picking up heavy weights and all of that is pointless if your form is not correct because you're not going to be actually working the muscles that you should be working and you can injure yourself.
Right. All right. So if we get into sneakers, I seen you had an extensive collection. So where did that come from? Who put you on to sneakers? Like, how did that become a thing for you?
Okay, so back to my knee problems. This really started. So about 2018, my knees started like really like ugh. You know what? Let me back up all the way before that. I've always been a tomboy.
Okay.
Like I grew up with two brothers. Like everything they did, I wanted to do. So in high school and stuff, like I had all the Jordans because they had them.
Right.
But once they graduated and I was just there, it was like I didn't really care too much. I was like, okay, if I got them, I got them.
Right.
So fast forward past college and stuff. After I had those about four of my knee surgeries, and then in 2018 I started having a little pain.
Right.
So wearing the sandals, the flat shoes was like, this not working.
Work. Yeah.
So I started wearing tennis shoes more often and I felt better.
Right.
But then after I started buying them and feeling better, I'm like, okay, I like this one.
Mm.
I like this one. And then it just became an addiction, like, oh, I want that one, I want that one, I want that one. And I just started buying them, buying them, buying them. And now I prefer them. Even though I can wear flats, I just prefer to dress my tennis shoes up now.
Right. So would you consider yourself a collector or a sneakerhead?
I'm a sneakerhead. I love like the 97s, of course. But like I'm a sneakerhead. Like I have some in there that I don't even have an outfit to wear with. I haven't worn them. They're
Right.
just there because I like them.
So what do you think the number is? Like how many you think that you have right now? Like what's your number that you got right now?
Um, I probably have like 40 or 50 of them.
Okay.
I don't count them until somebody asks me
All
like, okay, go count them. And then
right.
I've given some away too. So
So was it Jordans where you realized that, oh, this is a thing? Like when somebody seen you, like when you was younger or whatever, when was that moment when you realized that this is a thing? Like this
the
sneaker thing is a
sneakers.
thing.
Okay, so at first before I got the clear containers, I used to just like, oh, let me stack my boxes up.
Right.
And like my son, I started buying him a bunch of shoes, but then I had to realize my mom was like, why are you buying him all them shoes? Because he's a growing kid, so it changes. And I
Right.
was like, oh, I just want him to be like me. And then she was like, you probably got too many shoes. And I was like, no, no, no. I'm thinking like, no, but they are like just stacking up, stacking up, stacking up to the point where I couldn't even wear some of them because I couldn't get it from the bottom.
Right.
So I was like, okay, we're gonna have to wear this. And I was like, okay, it is an addiction.
Okay. Yeah.
And I have friends that it's addiction and they continue to be like sending me pictures.
Right.
Oh, look, these new shoes coming out. And we all like, let's get them.
Okay, so I'm in Philly, so the big thing, with the youngins now is like Yeezys and
Mhm.
New Balances. So, what is in your area the main sneaker that most people wear?
Vapor Max.
Big
I see
Mac.
a lot of Vapor Max. Most people say because of the comfort of them.
Right,
And then especially with the older people like 30s and up, we're looking for like comfort. Like we need to be walking around all day.
right.
So Vapor Max is what I see mostly.
Okay. And what would you say would be your favorite five sneakers of all time? What would be your favorite five sneakers?
I definitely okay. My number one is the Air Max 97. Like I would buy any color of those.
Right.
If it's an ugly color, I just like them. I like those. I like the Vapor Max Plus. I like the just a regular Vapor Max. And I just got into the ones, the Jordan ones, and I actually like them.
Right.
Like I will put them in my top five because I didn't wear them at first due to the flatness of them, and that was just like my knee.
My name.
Yeah, so but I'm now since I had the surgeries, these spinal surgeries, I feel better. I'm able to wear them more.
Right. I'm not big on Jordan ones because they're not, as comfortable for me either. Like Jordan fours are my favorite.
Oh
So
yeah, I like the fours too. They are comfortable.
okay. So what would you say is a sneaker that you always wanted but you haven't been able to get your hands on yet?
I've wanted to try the Yeezys, but I'm not into going get in line. I'm not if I don't get the drawing, I'm just like, okay, well, I'll try again. But I haven't had luck with those.
Right. Yeah, Yeezys are kind of hard to get unless you're prepared to pay that resale price. So do you find yourself automatically catching everything at retail, or are you into like paying resale prices?
No, I catch it when it come out. If I don't catch it, I just get the next one. Cause I'm just like, even with the Jordans, it's like when I've noticed, like, okay, those are Jordans when I was in high school.
Right.
Those are Jordans when I was in middle school. So I just feel like it's gonna come out again, and if I have to wait, then
Right.
I can wait. I'm okay with that.
So where are you like size wise? Like what are you wearing men's and what are you wearing women's?
I'm an 8.5 in men and a 10 in women.
So I wear 8.5 in men's as well. So do you find yourself hard when that sneaker drops to get that size in your area, or is it like you can get it?
No, that size seems like it goes faster. Like
Right.
even like when it come out in women's, because the 8.5 is a 10. I just it'd be hard. Like even just with any shoe that I just be like, what? Like my friend, she's a 10 too, and she's like, she does not get the shoe. It's like everybody gets that shoe. And then I just see all the small shoes left. Like today I wanted those Jordan ones, the lows that came out in women.
Right.
And I logged on too late.
Right.
I seen all the little sizes. They were just sitting there.
So how is it like in the sneaker stores in your area? Do they have a lot of stuff, or is it like you just got to win the raffle? Are you able to walk in sneaker stores? Because like if we walk in sneaker stores up here, you can only probably find a pair of Air Maxes, maybe.
Oh
Other
wow.
yeah, other than that, Air Force Ones will be sold out. Jordans will be sold out. Everything will be sold out. So are you able to just walk in a sneaker store and find something that you like?
Yes, yeah. Yes, we are able to walk into them. It might not be like this top one that just came out, but or like I looked up on some ones I had just so happened I walked in that store and it was like, oh, we just got them today. So we have them, but they were there.
Yeah,
Like it wasn't like it was almost sold out or anything.
right. So what would be your favorite, local sneaker store? Is it like a Foot Locker? Like what are your favorite local stores to go to?
I like JD Sports.
JD Sports. Okay. Yeah, we don't have a JD Sports in Philly
Oh,
yet, but I see it online, so
oh, okay.
I might have got a couple pairs from them online.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you said like Vapor Maxes and Air Maxes are your favorite. Is
Hmm.
there any particular colorway, or you like all the colorways?
I like all the colors.
Okay.
Like if I don't have it, I'm like, oh, I want this one. I could just find something different. So right now, my favorite 97s that I have, they are like a bright orange. And
Okay.
I like want to wear them all the time.
Right.
Like I don't know if it's just it's so bright or what. And then the Vapor Max that I have, my favorite ones are like that boat color.
Okay. Okay.
So right now I'm into that brightness.
So if you could create your own sneaker, like if they offered you your own line, would you want to create a sneaker from scratch, or would you want to start from something that's already established and just create like your own colorway collab?
I probably want to start with something they already have because I'm not too good at creating, but I could change some colors up.
Okay, I'm mad at that. So, do you find yourself like getting more attention because of the sneakers?
Yes, anytime I post and stuff and I have my sneakers on, it's just like I would think guys mostly like the heels and stuff. No, they like, oh no, you wear sneakers, like I would love you. And I'm like, okay, I'm thinking you want heels, made up girl. They like, no.
We want the sneakers. We want the sneakers. So, what would be your favorite pair of Jordans? Like, what number is your favorite?
Um, so I the ones has been my favorite so far.
Okay.
Because once I got a pair, I was like, okay, I see now.
You see why it's popular, like you fuck.
Yes, because I can dress it up with anything. I can dress it up, I can dress it down. Like it works.
Right. And I'm gonna say, what's the next sneaker for you? Like, what's the next sneaker on your list that you want?
I don't have one. I haven't looked at the Nike app because usually I look at the Nike app every other day or that sneakers news release to see what they because but sometimes they don't have everything and I'll go into a store and be like, that wasn't on the app.
Right, right. So
So
they are releasing some Jordan ones that have like the Bengal earrings on them. Have you seen
okay.
those? Have you
No,
seen?
I haven't seen them.
They're dropping soon, and probably the first week in August. They're Jordan ones, like they're made of they have like they're white and they have like a little bit of denim on them, and they have
Hmm.
the Bengal hoop earrings like in the middle.
Oh, okay.
So they drop in August. So they're gonna be dropping a lot of things for girls like the end of this month and starting August. It's like four different pairs that's coming out for girls. It's a pair of Jordan 12s, fours, those Jordan. It's like three pair of Jordan ones. So all of that's going to be dropping soon. So if you got the sneakers at, just click that notify button. So because you know it'll fly past you if you don't pay
Man,
attention.
it goes so quick.
Right,
I'll have the notify button and then I literally be on there like boom and it be like sold out. But
right,
I can get it in my son's size. I usually if I don't get it in mine, I'm able to get his.
right, right.
But I I don't get lucky all the time on that app.
So what do you like on a guy? Like what do you think is the best sneaker for guys to wear? Like you'll see it and be like, all right, that's nice.
I guess it depends on what he has on.
Okay. I
So
mean,
like I mean it depends on what he has on and how he dressed it up.
right. All right. And give me a sneaker that you hate. Like
Oh, I can't even think of the number of this Jordan. It's actually in a box in my room
hmm,
because they feel so bulky, and it's
it's
like
probably fives. It's probably fives or sixes if it's bulky.
they feel bulky, and it felt like I just was dragging my foot. At the bottom, at the back, it has the number on the back.
Okay.
But I've been meaning to sell them. I wore them one time, and I was like, this ain't gonna work. I hate them shoes.
Right.
They were the most uncomfortable shoe I put on my feet.
Right. And where are y'all in Texas? Where are y'all like we have this big thing going on with Crocs now where everybody Crocs. So where do you stand on the Croc fence? Are you like do you have a pair? Would you wear some? What do you
I
think of Crocs?
I don't have a pair of. I heard that they're very comfortable. I just haven't had the urge to buy them.
Right.
But I know the kids wear them a lot because I teach also.
Okay.
So the kids wear them every day to school.
Right.
Like that's all they wear. They wear it with every outfit they have. It don't matter if it match or it don't. And
Right.
then I know some people get theirs decorated, like get all that other stuff on it. But I have yet to have the urge to buy them.
Yeah, I can't. I can't. I just don't like the whole design of them. So I'm cool. Yeah, so I'm cool. I can't do it. I can't do it. But before we wrap up, can you give them your social media handle so they can
Mhm.
follow you? And do you have any questions or ideas or anything about sneakers that you will want to place to our next guest?
Okay. So first to find me on Instagram, my handle is Nick 2.0 Fit. So it's NIK, the number two, then a period, then a zero, and
Right.
fit FIT. That it's the same thing on TikTok and on my Facebook. It's Nikki B because they wouldn't let me put that. So it's NIQUIE and then B because whatever reason they wouldn't let me put Nick 2.0 Fit.
Yeah.
And those are the only ones that I'm on. I'm not on Twitter. I'm not on Snapchat, I think. Yeah, I'm only active on those three.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at So you prefer, the plastic cases over, that stack of boxes because as you can see, I've transitioned myself because it
Yes.
get out of
It,
control.
it makes it easier to see what you have to
Right,
like, because sometimes you can forget that you
right,
have this certain shoe and you
right,
like, I got this outfit, what I'm gonna put it with, and then you look, you can't, then you just going flipping through boxes because if you don't turn them around and read them,
right,
it's just like, but it's easier. I feel like with the cases, you don't have to move one from under it. You just flip it up, take it out, put it in.
right.
So yeah, I the boxes. Mm-mm.
And how do you feel about sneakers in general, the sneaker game in general? Do you feel like it's better now, or do you feel like it was better like when you were younger? How do you feel about the sneaker game?
I feel like it's better now because even just with the Jordans from what I remember when I was younger, he didn't have all those different colors like he do now. Like
Right,
it seemed like it's more colors that come out,
right,
different patterns and stuff. Even with the Air Max and stuff, like they are different than they were then. It seemed like it's more now.
right,
You have more of a variety to choose from and get it.
right. All right, I'm not mad at that, but this is Bree, everybody. Make sure y'all follow her on Instagram. Make sure y'all follow her on